first day on the Intercostal from Norfolk, Virginia, and we are on our way to Coinjock, it's called. There's a hurricane coming up the coast, and there's going to be 70-mile winds by the time it gets here. So this video I'm going to show you all the bridges that we go through, the swing bridges, and then we're going to show you the marina we stay at. We might be there 4 days, we don't know yet, so here we go. Last video we went down to Chesapeake Bay. We went from here down to Annapolis down to Norfolk, Virginia, and we stopped in Portsmouth, which we came down here, and they had the free municipal dock right in here. So then what we did was we came down the ICW. I'm going to show you all the bridges we went through. That canal came down through here, went through this big bay, and we pulled into Coinjock, and we ended up staying there because a hurricane is coming up from Florida. This is where we stayed at the municipal free dock in Portsmouth. And you take a look around, they could fit maybe 1, 2, 3 sailboats there. And this is us. We stayed on this side. We're leaving the free dock at Portsmouth, and it's right there, and you can tell by these buildings exactly where it's at. And fixing the Navy carriers across the bay. And now we're on our way down the Intercoastal. This is mile marker 1. There's the Mystic on our right side. We're only down about a mile. Still, oh, the Navy ships. Now this is the first set of bridges we're going under. This top one is called the Beltline Bridge, and that one's the Jordan Highway. This is the third bridge. It's called the Norfork and Western Railroad Bridge. About 6 miles down is the Gilmerton Lift Bridge. This is the Norfolk and Southern Railroad Bridge. You get to see what that looks like. You can see them all going to work. This is the Highway Bascule Bridge, 65 feet. Now we're going to be going under the Veterans Bridge. Right here to the left there's a little marina. It's called Top Rack Marina. They got fuel there. Here's a book we've been using. We go under the bridges right here. It shows us where all the bridges are and what their names are, what they open up. It gives you a lot of general information for going down the ICW. All the charts and everything. So going down the ICW, it's a nice little book to refer to. After that bridge, we're starting to get into some scenery, and we're going to be passing some barges on the way down. There it is, right there. But you can see that we're getting into the scenery of the Intercoastal. This is what it's looking like as we're going. Before we get to the lock, you see a lot of wild-looking life, and then there's like houses on the side. We have a lot of sun here. We're ready to go into the lock up there. We're going right into the lock. I think we're going to dock on the right side. This is called the Atlantic Intercoastal Waterway, the Great Bridge Lock, and we are sneaking in behind these others. We're going to throw you the line.
I'm just gonna wrap it around and throw it right back to you.
Okay. Oh, alrighty. I got it. Okay.
I'm gonna put you on this one back. Thank you. You'd rather be clear. We got a lot in a little bit of space over there. Yeah. Safe trip.
Thank you.
No problem.
And now we are leaving the lock. We were only here for, geez, 10-15 minutes. See, it's closed down there. Now that is the canal we came in through back there. We're going this way, and we're going underneath that bridge right there. And I think we're gonna go over to this,
I'm not sure.
marina and get fuel.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay, fill it up. Fill it with the diesel. We have to do it because it's a liability thing. If they spill it, if he spills it, so we gotta always fill our own diesel because it's a liability thing. If it gets spilled, then they blame it on us. Thank you much. We stopped here at the Atlantic Yacht Basin, right below the canal, and there it is, Virginia Yacht Brokers. I went in there, I got a shower. Said how much? They said no charge for the shower or the water, so gave them a couple bucks anyway. And we filled up with diesel fuel, water, and there's two women walking over there. We should have stayed longer. The 8th bridge we're going under is called the Highway Bridge. Okay, this is the Ala Maria Lift Railroad Bridge. This is the Centerville Turnpike Bridge. It's a swing bridge, and they're swinging open, so we're going to go through that. Now we're going through the Albemarle and the Chesapeake Canal.
In, North Carolina.
There's the swing bridge back there. We're at the end of that canal, and now we're coming to the North Atlantic Swing Bridge that's way up there ahead of us. North Landing Swing Bridge that's way up there ahead of us.
Thanks for the opening.
North Landing Swing Bridge, there it is. And we're continuing on. Here's what it's looking like going down these canals. I wouldn't really call them canals, but you can see there's a lot of nothing. And we know there's a couple of sailboats behind us, and there's a couple ahead of us, but we're worried about that hurricane, so we're going to go into a marina for a couple days. You're coming up on the Pungo Bridge. I want you to see, though, you go over here, it looks like the Everglades down in Florida. Nothing but a lot of grasslands in there. That's the way it looks all the way up and down here. And this is it, the Pungo Bridge. We're in the North Landing River, they call it. It's like a bay. We're on the top of it. That's what's behind us. That's that canal we went behind. So now we're going way forward, and there's it's like a little body of water before we go into the canal. Moving on forward, but it's pretty rough out here. We're going through the bigger part of that little bay before we get to the canal to go to Coinjock. We're getting out of that bay and we're heading towards Coinjock, towards that canal. This is that bay that we went through. It's pretty big. You can see the Coinjock Bridge way down there, and we're going to pull right in here to the Midway Marina. We pulled into this marina, and they said they're going to line them all up for the hurricane, so let's see what happens. Right across the street is another marina.
As it takes aim at Florida's Panhandle, the deadly storm is about 24 hours away from making landfall.
Right now, if nothing changes, we're going to have a landfall tomorrow, anywhere from the Panhandle of Florida through the Big Bend.
All right, my name's Terry Miles at Midway Marina. We've been living here at the marina for 30 years. I've been through 23 hurricanes. This one is just going to be a tropical storm, a couple 2 or 3 inches worth of rain, and some wind, maybe up to 30 miles an hour with a few gusts of 40. That's signing off for today.
We're leaving Coinjock, and that's the Coinjock Bridge. The hurricane's all over with. I'm going to talk a little bit about that next video, and me being in the Navy and being in one. So we're off to a new adventure.